Team, welcome back to another episode of Ask Top. Today we're going to discuss how to reduce the risk associated with suicide and other safety-related incidents. This is a two-part series, and today we're going to discuss the risk reduction process. And in part two, we'll discuss the actual application of the process. For those of you who don't know me, I'm your host, Command Sergeant Major Retired Mark Garrett, and in this episode is sponsored by MentorMilitary.com. As we go about our daily lives as leaders and soldiers, we get really busy and sometimes we forget that there's other aspects of our jobs. And we're incredibly busy every day, and it's hard to fit everything in each day. However, we must make time to spend with our soldiers to find out what makes them tick and if they're facing any challenges. This can be easily accomplished if you set aside 2 30-minute periods during the week to sit down and informally talk with your soldiers. By doing this, you can talk with 8 soldiers a week. This lets the soldier know you care and helps you gain an understanding of where they are in terms of their career, their personal life, the challenges they are facing, and what they have been successful at and what they have achieved towards their current goals, and much more. As I said already, we're going to discuss the risk reduction process. I've attached a copy of the Soldier Leader Risk Reduction Tool for those of you that may not have seen it, and there's a link for it in the description below. With that said, let's get after it. Reducing the risk associated with suicide and other associated issues. That's what we're going to get after. Our references for today are the Soldier Leader Risk Reduction Tool, which again will be a link in the description below. The DA Form 4856, you will document the information that you find out through using the Leader Reduction Tool, Risk Reduction Tool, because that information cannot be placed on the tool itself for Privacy Act reasons. AR 385-10. Before we get really into this, let's talk about the person behind the soldier. When we see our soldiers each day, we see a uniform with rank on it, badges, tabs, qualifications, experience, and our personal experience with that soldier. A lot of times we fail to see who's behind that uniform and what's going on with them at a personal level. And that's the crutch of what we need to look into. That's the genesis of finding who that person is so that we can reduce risk. So the questions you should be asking are open-ended questions, and they'll vary depending upon the situation, but avoid asking yes or no questions. You might ask, where are they from? What do they enjoy? What issues are they facing? What challenges have they overcome in the past? What is their support network? When was the last time you had a one-on-one talk with them? What drives this soldier? What causes this soldier to withdraw? Have you observed behavior that is not normal? Have you challenged abnormal behavior? And does the soldier know they can contact you Monday through Sunday, day or night, weekends, holidays, it doesn't matter. Can they reach out to you? Are you approachable? So what is the process associated with the risk reduction? Use the tool to gather information, document it on a 4856. If for some reason the soldier describes something to you, gives you information, or admits to something that is illegal, you need to stop the conversation and you need to provide them a rights warning statement and let them know they have the right to remain silent. Do not continue the discussion. They need to seek legal assistance. You'll develop a plan of action. You will assess and follow up as required. Now, what are the 6 key domains that the risk reduction tool assesses? Physical, emotional and behavioral, occupational, social and interpersonal, financial, legal and disciplinary. When should the risk reduction tool be used? Within 30 days of arrival at a new unit, within 14 days of reporting for initial military training, prior to attending professional education courses, 90 days prior to deployment, within 30 days of returning from deployment, when administratively removed from a school, when it is determined a soldier would benefit from the assessment, and at least annually. Hey, let's talk about mentormilitary.com for a second. They're our sponsors, and they have a bunch of professional development tools. Counselor, which has over 250 counseling statements, mentoring guidance, questions that can walk you through the before, during, and after questions, reference sections, the Counsel Quick series, and Rater Quick for all your evaluation requirements. If you're getting some value out of what we're talking about, reach down, hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, and tell us what you think about this subject, or let us know of a subject you'd like us to cover in the future. So when it comes to low, moderate, and high risk, low means there's no significant issues. Moderate means there's serious risk if it's not addressed. High risk means the soldiers or others are in immediate danger. Leader actions for moderate to high risk, including low risk. Low, first line leader continue to maintain awareness, they maintain observations, they monitor changes and reassess as necessary. Moderate to high, first line leader and senior leadership discuss issues to develop a plan of action. First line leaders monitor for change and reassess as necessary. Battalion commander is notified of moderate to high risk through the chain of command. Now, what are some of the moderate to high risk actions? If a soldier is on orders and is a moderate risk, battalion commanders or above should inform the gaining commander 30 days in advance of the issue. If a soldier is on orders and is high risk, battalion commander should work with HRC to delete or defer the orders. Senior commanders should not allow soldiers to PCS that are high risk. Command teams must be informed when soldier discloses the following: thoughts or plans of self-injury, thoughts or plans of injury to others, physical altercation with their spouse or significant other, violations of the UCMJ. Command teams must maintain situational awareness when soldier discloses concern with marital or family issues, increase in alcohol use, mood changes or increased agitation, declining sleep quality, financial problems, physical issues that are not improving, civil legal issues, situations that may require mentorship, monitoring, follow-up, reassessment, or referral counseling, work issues, personal issues, issues with others, pay difficulties, basic financial management skills, basic child care concerns or issues, PCS or ETS, general legal needs. Keep in mind, we have some experience in which we can help these soldiers through many of these issues, but in certain conditions, we're not the experts. We need to refer them to counseling individuals that have that experience and expertise. But we as leaders still have a responsibility to follow up and reassess. If you found today's presentation useful, follow us on Facebook at AskTop and at Mentor Military, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit us at our retail store at mentormilitary.com for all your military professional development needs. Until next time, stay safe and stay healthy.